This is, excuse me, this is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and welcome to my channel. It is Friday evening, August 5th. I'm a little early. Let me set up my chat here so that I can see folks come in. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. I need to set up the quality on my video from 480 to 720. That's as high as my phone will record. So let's see if I can adjust this a little bit more here. Oops. No. Turn it up that way a little. Down this way. Go up just a smidgen. How is that? You still see me, don't you? Yeah. Well. This. Maybe I need to move. Hold on a minute. Let's move this back a little. Ah. Did that help? Now let's turn it this way and zoom in a little. It's hard to get the... Hi, Melody. Hi, Ami. Is it Ami or Amy? Hi, Amy. Hi, Amber. Yeah, this is that fabric that I put on the box for. I'm still don't have this, the zoom on this does not want to cooperate very well when I'm live here. There, I guess that's about the best it's going to do. How does it look this way? Look, I'm working on the Forest Floor Caboodle from July. Rosemary's Morris's, the Rusty Peacocks. My chat is not caught up with my tablet. And this was Rosemary's, and I'm still working on things in there. Oh, then we have Keisha's. Now I only have the box covered on Keisha's. I don't have anything in it. However, I worked on a journal this morning, and this journal was really Johnny's junk journal shop journal, but it fits in here perfectly. So I may put the journal in there. And then we have this box from Johnny, which was also nature. These are all nature themed kits. And why are you stuck? Why are you stuck in there? There. I think because I glued this down, and it's holds it down a little. But I want to paint on this. So I'm going to do that first off. We're going to work in the journal tonight. I have some other things I want to do tonight other than the forest. The forest! Woohoo! Let's see if I can't tip my camera just a little bit more. I don't think that helped any. Oh dear. Hi, Joyce Boring and Sharon Lombard and Amy and Amber and Dixie Doodles. Welcome, everybody. And there's Becky. Becky said she received her Keisha order today. I didn't, but it should be coming. I paid my invoice. She's on tonight. This is the market weekend. I may not get to her place until tomorrow. Let's see. I'm going to paint on this. This is what I did this morning in my morning stream. I made this journal to hold all of Keisha's, not Keisha's, Johnny's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful ephemera. All up in here. Lots and lots of it, too, except for that stamp came from Annie V. But we're going to be coming back to this. I want to draw an insect. And Becky, as long as you're here, I want to show you my progress on the crochet. But let me get this off my desk here so that I can trade places here. I posted in your group, Becky, that Crochet Crowd had a video out, I think it was today, about the halo effect. And I've been complaining about how fuzzy my pieces are. Let me put that up there. Let me rearrange things here so that they don't fall. Oh my goodness, I have a lot. All right. So we're gonna put these aside too, so that I can show my progress on Becky's doing at Aunt Beck's Creations. Aunt Beck's Creations, she is doing, and Becky, you can drop a link to your channel if you want. Becky went on at 12 noon on Wednesday, and we went to get peaches. Was that Wednesday or Thursday? I can't remember. No, there's some reason I missed you, Becky. I missed your Wednesday stream. I don't remember why. I don't remember, but I missed you. But you said that you liked that so much, you posted on your community tab that you liked it so much that you were going to change your time to Wednesday at noon, and I'm thinking that's Eastern, noon Eastern. Wednesday at noon is my new time for her live streams. And you are working on, you did a little journal last Wednesday, I believe. Okay, I am doing episode, is it 7, which is the seed Tunisian, and I changed to a larger needle, a 5 instead of a 4, and I also, this yarn is not quite as fuzzy, but it is a variegated, but I'm very happy with this. I think I'm finally getting the hang of that purl stitch. I'm very, very happy with how this stitch is coming out for me. It's a little hard to see the design of it because it's a variegated and not just a plain color. So I've been working on that today. Becky put out a video on it. Let me put this stuff behind me. And I'm still working on the pearl striped color, whatever, 2-color pearl stitch where you add the colors at the, and this one is a 4.5. I think changing to a little bit larger crochet hook helped me. I think I had to take out a row here though, but you add your color. No, I apologize. I got disgusted with that and just went back in and did a pearl, a basic and a pearl. I just thought I'd practice that a little bit more. So I'm still adding my second color on the right-hand side. Oops. This is just a practice block. It never hurts to practice. But I was complaining about how fuzzy this yarn is. And the Crochet Crowd, Mikey, did a video called the Halo Effect. And I don't know if you guys can see how fuzzy it is. It's really fuzzy. This is Hobby Lobby's Yarn Bee yarn. And it's a lighter weight yarn. And I used a 4 hook, a size 4 hook for this. And this is the tweed stitch. And this is one of my favorite ones. I think this is a crochet block. This is, I think this is just the pearl, and I don't remember what this one is. I forget what these are. I'm going to have to go back and look at the different examples. Here's the red. This is number 1. I know that. This is just the plain Tunisian stitch. And then we did the tweed. And this is the pinstripe. I think was a pinstripe 3 or 4. No, I think we did this one. Whatever was before the pinstripe is that one. Can't remember what it was. And then I think this is the 2-color pinstripe, or the, yeah. And then I think this was the pearl. It's either I think this was the pearl and the 2-color pearl. And then you get into that 2-color pearl from the right-hand side is the one I'm working on. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe this is a seed stitch for regular crochet. That goes to this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 7 is on an 8 are on my hooks. I think that's how it goes. The black and yellow fuzzy stripes is a gorgeous bee. Elvis says, this one, yeah. This one here. This is cool. This is one of my favorite ones. I've made a couple little mistakes in here, but as Becky has said, you know, allow yourself while you're learning to make mistakes. You know, so I made it maybe on the 6th row or something in here. And over on the side, I was still wrestling with getting a clean sides. I think on my most recent one, though, now I got pretty clean sides on this one. This yarn that I'm using now and that I'm using on that seed stitch, this, even though it's variegated and it has little white threads in here, it seems pretty easy to handle. And then I did a couple of, I want this to become a wristband here. I'm going to stitch this together once I get my act together here. And it'll slip on and off my wrist. And I could wear it either way. And then this holds my phone. And this was one of my first ones. And I didn't like the unevenness of the stitch on the front, so I turned it inside out. But I use this to hold my cell phone. So that's my crochet project. Progress. And then I'm starting, and I haven't worked on it. I've done 2. I'm starting Becky's regular crochet stitch along that she did prior to this, and I'm starting it over again. I've only got 2 done. So there's that. Well, you know what? I'm keeping up, and I'm learning along the way. Now that one where you start the pearls, 2-color pearl, where you started on the right side, I was, prior to today, I've been very disappointed with how fuzzy this yarn is. This yarn bee yarn is very fuzzy. It's fuzzy. Not all of it's yarn bee. So how fuzzy that is. And I was very disappointed with it. But then after watching the Crochet Crowd's Halo video today, I'm going, well, maybe this isn't so bad after all. Because he said it makes it look worn. And like it's actually been used. So, you know, and it has, because, you know, this yarn does not start out this fuzzy, but as you go in and out and use the yarn, the process of using that yarn creates a little bit of a fuzz, and they call it a halo. Well, where did I pull this out from? I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. So I wanted to show you that my progress. There's 2 stitches, left side swap and right side swap in color. Yeah. And I'm working on the right hand. The left side swap is easy for me. The right side swap, I think it will be easy, but I just got to get used to doing it. As far as attaching the yarn, it's easy. The purl stitch is what I'm trying to perfect now. Okay, I got a couple little males in here, small ones. I ordered Johnny had a sale earlier this week, a stash sale. This was not Janine's stuff. Let me cut this envelope. Hold on. Let me cut it here. And I bought, she was selling these, well, I'll show it to you here. She was selling these, she had several of them, but I think they're all sold out now. They're in, I think they're Japanese. I think they're Japanese. And I liked it. It's all, well, it looks like it goes this way, doesn't it? The paper feels almost like a, and she said that the paper, it's interesting because the paper opens like that. So, and they must read vertically up and down. And who knows what it says? I don't. And it looks like this is front matter here. If this could go vertically up and down, I don't know. This one makes me think it's horizontal this way. I don't know. But it's really interesting how it's bound. They bound this pamphlet, well, it's a Japanese stab binding, the way they bound it. But they do this like Tanya does, or Tanya does it like they do, where they actually bring that thread over the top and the bottom of the journal, so you don't have these opening and closing in there. So I got that from Johnny. She had another sale today where she was selling the rest of Janine's. And I thought I went Wednesday, but the days get so mixed up for me. She said, no, Meri, you weren't here Wednesday, so I couldn't join the Wednesday giveaway. I thought, I did. I thought I was there. No, Meri, you weren't here. Oh. And then I went back and checked my emails and go, oh, that was her stash sale. I guess I'm going to have to cut this. Thought you could tear it along the perforated. Now, and this, I can't remember what video. I want to say I was watching a Peter Draws video. I can't remember what video I was watching. But Saturday we had our letter, or our mail, 4th Art Saturday. And I had seen this, I think on Peter Draws. I think he had this. Because he was going through picking out a journal. And this is not a journal. This is a note card. And I did a, oh dear. I got everything stacked on top of it, of course. See if I can get it without having a Craft-A-Lunch. I did a hack of that. Not here, but using this. I don't know what I did with it. It's got to be here. Hold on. Is it here? Underneath everything? No, I can't find it right offhand because I got everything stacked up on over there. Let me put that behind me. But let's open this up and I'll show you. This is a Moleskine. And I did a hack using stationery and an envelope. I can't, where do you open this thing at? I know, Dee Dee says, just cut it, Meri. I'm not going to just cut it. I need these things. See, it's a little... Oh, this isn't it, is it? No, this wasn't it. Or maybe it is. No, this isn't it. I got a different one. Well, I'm disappointed, but I'll use it. 4 plain pages for your thoughts and drawings. Well, what you do, let me get the envelope out. What you do, maybe this is it. What you do is take it apart like, and this isn't it because it's already glued together, but let me show you here. And you heat gun it apart. I need my palette knife. Where did that go off to? Is it in the water? It's not in the water because hold on, here it is. I want to show you how this is put together. This isn't the one. This isn't the right thing. I didn't order the right thing from Moleskine, but I think I can do the same thing. Get this glue. See if I can't get this glue off here. Well, I'm making a wreck of it. But that's okay because I'll put washi on it. There. Now, let's see if I can do this side better. They sell them. Maybe they just didn't have any more of them because I had to hunt around for this one. You open up your envelope on the one that they sell, it already comes opened up like this. Opened up like that. And then your little journal fits in here. And you actually bind the little journal. And this only has, it says 4 pages. It's just a little note card. But, and this is bound pamphlet stitch style. So I'd have to, well, let's take it apart. Let's take it apart because I want to show you. Yeah, we're going to take out their beautiful binding. And I probably should be zoomed in a little bit more, but I'm not going to because the next thing I want to do, I'll have to zoom out again. So I'm just taking out this stitch binding. Looks like it was stitched with a machine, a long stitch. I can't imagine somebody stitching all of these. I think it was probably done with a machine. And welcome to folks that are coming in. I'm just showing you what I got in the mail. I ordered this on Amazon, but it's not the right one, so I'm making it the right one. And they do the Tanya thing here too, with the top. Come on. These last stitches out. Okay. Okay, so this will fit in here. Now just pretend that that's not all torn. but eventually you'll put that back together. But what you do, what they have done already, it comes stitched in like that, and then it's bound here, and then you work in it. Oh, I know, it wasn't Peter Draws. I was watching, if you watch my letter video, you'll see a link to Rajiv. I can't pronounce his last name, but he's got some letter writing videos, and he shows this for Moleskine. And anyway, so this would make a really fun swap, just to take an envelope and a piece of stationery, pretend that's stationery, take 2-3 pieces of stationery, fold them in half, put them in, bind them over here, or you could work in them before you stitch it in, you know, do a little journal type thing, and then stitch it on the bottom, open up your envelope and stitch it in there. Then you close up your envelope like so, and then you seal it like that. And then the person that gets it, this says quality control. I cut off that quality control. But you have a sticker that you put on there, and then the person that gets it, they'll open it up like so, and because it's only sealed here, you don't seal these. And they'll open it up like this, and they'll have a little journal in an envelope. And I thought that's what I was getting here, but evidently I wasn't. So, there's that. And I'm going to save I'll play with this another day. And then, that was this. Oh, and then I got this from Johnny, and that's my mail. I'll be using that for something or other. Okay, let's say hello to folks in chat. Welcome you all in. Let's go back. Let me go down to the bottom. Becky says, I'm so enjoying these work baskets I got at Keisha's. I just found a cute, ugly owl to sew up. I have printed the pattern off, and I'm thinking about making one. Ah, I'd love to see that, Becky. Hi, Brenda. Brenda said, my oldest son crochets cartoon characters. He wanted a minion at a craft fair that was about 8 inches tall and $60. So my son made him one. Oh, his son wanted one, so he made one for his son. And the other people wanted things. Then other people wanted things. Amber said, that's awesome, Elvis. Let's see, what did Elvis say? Elvis said, Amber, that's wonderful memories in the early 70s. I wanted to learn, but being a lefty, no one could teach me. I bought a book for $0.25 at the dime store and taught myself to crochet. Oh, that's cool. Amber says, that's awesome, Elvis. Good job. Sad there is so many things that aren't geared toward people who are lefties. To be easy to learn must be annoying. Yeah. Very cool. Let's see. So welcome to Amber and Brenda and Becky and Elvis. Brenda says, my grandmother would crochet or talk or watch TV and turn out doily slippers and all sorts of things. I liked watching her hands. Now, I can crochet the double crochet pretty fast and the single crochet, but when it comes to Tunisian crochet, and especially this purl stitch, I slow down quite a bit. So I have to concentrate on what I'm doing. And, but yeah, I crochet pretty fast. Just doing the double crochet, the basket weave, corner to corner, that type of thing. let's see, I know the chain, single, and double, Amber says. That's about all. I'm not super good at it. My grandmother taught me when I was little. She could do amazing things. You could just tell her what you wanted and she would figure out a way to make a pattern or not. She made slippers and toys and all kinds of stuff and flowers and donuts and animals, and she was good. Wow. Amber said, let's see. Amber said, what did she say? Let's see. Yeah, something like that. I know their books start from the back and not the front. Oh, really? The Japanese books start from the back? I didn't know that. See, I'm learning from you guys. I always learn from you guys. I think up and down, not right to left, Brenda says. Brenda says, my own 25-year-old daughter decided to learn to crochet a couple years ago. Watched some videos and bought some yarn and hooks and crocheted a knee-length cardigan. I managed a couple pot holders. Let's see. Stephanie's here. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome, welcome. Amber, Sharon Lombard. And this is where I was showing the one I didn't know what was the pearl one. Thank you, Becky. Or maybe she's saying, giving a link to the pearl. She gives a link and she said that one was pearl. Episode 8 is the seed stitch. Yeah, that's what I'm working on now. Now, I'm liking that seed stitch. And I think it's because I changed to a bigger hook. And I'm using that variegated yarn, which is variegated, which you kind of lose the sense of the pattern just because it's got so many different variegated colors in there. But I know the pattern's there, but it's not fuzzy either. And I'm enjoying that episode 8. I'll get that one done probably this weekend. And then I'm going to go back and I'll finish the one that's on my hook now where I'm just playing with the basic and the pearl. I'm trying to, when I put my hook in to do the pearl, throwing that yarn over with my right hand has been difficult for me. I try to take and put it over before I put my hook through with my left hand, and then I'll hold it with my thumb, and then I'll put my hook through and draw it through. But I'm trying to train myself to throw that yarn over with my right hand. For some reason or not, that part is difficult for me while I'm holding on to the hook. So, but if I go slow, I can do it. But the purl stitches has thrown me off. Becky's live is next week. Is going to be Wednesday at noon is her new time. And with Becky, be sure that you check like her community tab or her group or something, because if she has a change on any of her streams or something, she'll post about it. You know, sometimes I announce things according to what I know at the time, and sometimes that's not always right. But she's planning on Wednesday at noon. That's noon Eastern. She said she enjoyed the one on Wednesday afternoon so much. Okay, I think Amy is here. Melody loves her hobbies, and Sharon Lombard, and Becky, and I think I've said hello to everybody. So let me go down to the bottom of chat. Jill, there's Jill. Hi, Jill. What did Jill say? My good friend had a massive stroke, and she's only 28 years old, and that made her ambidextrous, really. Knitting and crocheting is not, Melody says, knitting and crocheting is not something I do, but my mom knitted. Yeah, and I have to, I'm 70 years old, you guys, and I just recently have been teaching myself how to knit. All these years, I never knitted. I don't know why. Well, I'm going to do a list tonight while we're all here. We've got a pretty good group in here, and let's see. Let me look. Since I wanted to put it in my new book, but I can't put my hands on it, so let me grab some papers up here. Doing the Santa Claus doll for, oh, and I have to listen to, today's Friday, I have to listen to Sue Hyos and Cherie and see what their next open collab is going to be about. I haven't had a chance to do that. This is the Santa Claus doll that I made for the holiday craft with us. I think I did a couple art cards. I should do something else. Well, maybe the list. But I still have his face to do. I'm not going to work on him. But as a result of doing this, I think for my December dailies, I am going to for my December dailies, I'm going to do dolls in my December dailies. Christmas doll, paper dolls. So my list tonight, and let me zoom in a little now. I'll have to zoom out later, but I want you guys to be able to see this list. What we're going to do is a list. I want you to tell me, grab the right pen here. What Christmas, and it could be holiday too, but I want it to be New Year or Christmas holiday, winter holiday, Christmas, and then I'll put slash New Year slash winter. Paper dolls. Now I need at least 31 of them, and then I usually make my December dailies go until January 6th. Can I make for my 2022 December daily? And I can see my pen is always going to dry up on me. It's getting dry. I can't open the cap on this one. Why? Where are all those pens? Let's see if I can find one that will write. I might have to try that a couple times. Oh, that's not the one I want to use either because it's a fine point. And I'll bet this is a fine, no, yeah. I got a couple fine points here. I want to keep those. Let's put them in here. Let's try this one. And this is 8/5/22. Okay, I see you guys have started, so I'll go catch up with you. Did Riri come in? Hi, Riri. Jill says hi. Okay, so we're going to start out. I'm going to number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then 12, 13, 14, and 15. We got the workshop elf. A sleigh training elf. Oh, okay. Got to learn the difference between a sleigh training and a workshop one. Sleigh training elf. Those came from Becky. Gnomes. Christmas gnomes. Reindeer. Allie K. Hi, Allie K. Hi, Nina. Snowmen. Those would be fun to do paper dolls of, wouldn't they? Elf on a shelf. Elf on a shelf. Mrs. Claus. That would be fun to do. The Abominable Snowman. Abominable Snowman. A skater. A cat Santa. This is going to be a fun December daily, I think. Frosty the Snowman. We could make him melting. I bought a doll from Mitzi at Keisha's auction, and it's of a melted snowman. Here, let me reach for him. He's melting in my little basket over here. Isn't he cute? He's a melting snowman. I just thought that was so cute, and I gotta have that. Mitzi made it. Mitzi made it. It needs a... Oh, I don't know if she made it. It's got a little... This is clipped off here. Maybe... I don't know where she got it, but it came from Mitzi. It's a Mitzi doll melted snowman. Frosty the Snowman. I'm going to have to find out from her because I've been telling everybody she made that, but I see a label on there. That's been cut off. Rudolph. I mean, I don't care. I like it because it came from Mitzi. But if I've been telling everybody she made it when she didn't, well, you know. Yeah, it's okay if it's for December or January. I go till January 6th. I actually, my December daily, I start at Halloween and go through. It's really a holiday art journal. That whole holiday art's winter art season. Rudolph. Let's see. It could be either. What Christmas, New Year / winter paper dolls can I make for it? But you could include Thanksgiving or Halloween too, because my December daily, Thanksgiving, Halloween, my December daily goes from October through January 6th. Rudolph, I'm just thinking Christmas. Let's see, Rudolph, Christmas mouse. And I'll let, if I get more than 31, I'll let random org pick them. A caroler. A penguin. And because I'm writing in marker, I have to write on one side. Oh, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now I'm going to stop at 31, but if we have more than that. Snowflakes. Snowflake paper doll. Angel. Riri says, ha ha ha. Ice Princess from the movie Frozen. Ice Princess. Frozen movie. I'd have to look that up. Gingerbread Man. You know, it's going to take me time to do all of this. Jack Frost. So maybe I'll start making my paper dolls in October. Right around Halloween. Jack Frost. Mina, we're doing paper dolls. Not just that type of thing. We're doing paper dolls. I guess I could do a paper doll out of a stocking paper doll. That might be a challenge. The Grinch, that would be fun. The Grinch. Yeah, we're doing paper dolls. So things like the stockings and the star. What was the other one? There was another one in here. The gingerbread house, while it'd be cool for Christmas, and I'll probably do a gingerbread house, I want paper dolls. The sled, that's not going to work either. Polar bear will work. Polar bear, they're good Christmas images, but they're not paper dolls. Pilgrims. Scarecrow. He got a scarecrow in that closet over there. Got a goofy grin. A skeleton, that would work. Nutcracker. A pumpkin, I think I could do a stack of pumpkins. Pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern type thing. Jack-o'-lantern. I think I could do that. Thistlehair, the Christmas bear. Thistlehair, the Christmas bear. Thistlehair. I have to learn who that is. The Christmas bear. Cindy Lou Who. Cindy Lou Who. I don't know who that is. Cindy Lou Who. Hi, Paula. Brenda says a Christmas pickle. Christmas pickle. Somebody, so what is it? They hide the pickle ornament, or they hide the Christmas pickle in some dish, and the person that gets it gets something. Sugar plum fairy, that would work. One more. Sugar plum fairy. I'm going to do the last one. I want the little match girl. The little match girl is my favorite Christmas story. Sugar plum fairy and the little match girl. Okay, tinsel spider. Yeah, we could do that. Tinsel Spider is a story. I think, Becky, you introduced me to that story, didn't you, when I was doing those envelopes? The Tinsel Spider. Nestor, the long-eared Christmas donkey. Now, is that a real character? Nestor, the Christmas donkey? See, I don't know some of this stuff. Christmas donkey. Sounds like it would be a cute Christmas story. All right, we're going to stop here. I've got 33. Stop. That's a good list. So now I have something to work on if I don't lose it. I'm going to put this, I'm going to put it in my old Society of Idea collector, and then I'll get it out because it happens to be right here. I'll get it out when we're ready to start making them. All right. So the next thing I want to do is I want to draw in my caboodle here, my caboodle corrugated cardboard journal that I've been doing insects. And I'm slow, but I got the rest of August, so we have done, so I'm doing all Nebraska insects. And this is the crunchy paper that I made with Rosemary's Well, this I think I just sprayed, but this other is crunchy paper in here. We've done the kissing bug, the buckeye butterfly, and since I'm doing them with this marker, it soaks through the paper, so I get front and back here. We've done a mosquito, we've done the damselfly, the American wheel bug, kind of have to turn that around, and the black carpenter ant. So now, this one's going to be kind of hard because this is dark. I almost want to lighten this, but we'll see. We'll see what I can do here. And what pen what did I do with my pen that I was using? I have to find it again. It's not that one. It's not that one. Or that one, or one of these. And I'm going to guess that it's that one. And I am going, see, I'm going to do it, it's going to be this way again. This, of course, will be upside down because this one's right side up. And let's just put that over there. Shall we light the holly candle? Let's light the holly candle. I'll put that there for now. And I use a ruler to draw the first thing I do. And I'm trying not to spend a whole lot of time on these. I guess that's going to have to go like that. Separate these bobby pins between my teeth. Uh-oh. Just keep that page up a little. And this, I don't want to spend a long time. I have to put a paper behind this because it will soak through. Cindy Lou from the Grinch movie? Oh, I've only saw one Grinch movie, and it was a long time ago. I didn't remember Cindy Lou. All I remember is the Grinches wanted to steal Christmas. That's all I remember. I don't remember a Cindy Lou. That shows how out of touch I am. I want to welcome everybody who's come in. Thank you for spending your Friday night with me. Tomorrow's Saturday. Carol at the Magical Touch is on at 9 Eastern. Or that's her regular time. And I don't know, much is going on until Saturday night. Beth Schuler comes on Saturday nights. Sunday morning, Carol comes on. Ann. I don't know if Carol comes on with Ann Lahr. And Deb Farrell comes on in the evening. Tanya comes on around noon, I want to say. She might have changed that to 1 Central. I can't remember. She comes on Sunday afternoon. I'll be on at 6. Deb Farrell comes on around 4. Central. And I'll be on at 6. And then we go into Monday morning already. Cindy Lou is the one who made the Grinch see the true meaning of Christmas. Oh, you guys, I feel so ashamed. I didn't know that. Cindy Lou. All right, well, I'll go look her up and we'll do a paper doll of Cindy Lou. Brenda says, we have a pickle ornament with a face and wearing a Santa hat. It's supposed to be lucky. I don't get it. All right, let me go to my Wasp. And I changed my mind. We're going to do this in portrait mode. Just looking at the picture here. And I'm not going to show you the picture because it might be copyrighted. Well, let's see. I might have to get out and go back. In. And it looks like I need to zoom in a little here, don't I? A little more. It's so hard to see what's what on these. Is that too much? No, I think you guys are going to see it fine. It's too much up there. All right, let me see what you guys are seeing. Yeah. Seed stitch is done. That's an easy, you know, that one really flows for me. That seed stitch really did flow for me. I liked that one. I could see doing a project with that seed stitch. The Tunisian crochet seed stitch. Seed stitch. All right. So this wasp is the paper wasp, the common paper wasp. Let me move mine. Okay, so it's kind of a curved body. Let's do its tail here first. And it's yellow and brown. And I might have to paint the yellow spots. Let's see, it's got a yellow area here and kind of a brown in there. And I might have to paint. And then it's got some black in here. And some brown. Like that. And then some more yellow. And some black. But it's got a leg coming in here that I need to be aware of. So a black area here. This leg comes down like this. And let's go back up here because it's very interesting creature. It's got a leg coming here and kind of the off of the body there, hooking to the tail part. And then it comes up this way and you can't see the whole body there. It's got a piece coming that way and piece coming out that comes way out here. A piece, I don't know whether this is part of his wing. I think this is looking at his wing from top down here. I think this is kind of, because there's this piece coming out like that. And then his body extends over in here. And there's kind of a piece in there. And then it curves around like that. And like that. And then this has a kind of like a little cap area. and a little segment in there. And then his body comes, let's see, has a little area there, and it's got a area like that. And this isn't done yet here, but this could be, come out a little bit more, be a little bit bigger in here. And then this grows a little more slender in here. And kind of comes up to a curved area, and then his neck kind of comes in here. And then his head is really weird. Because we're looking, I think we're looking at kind of top. Well, you know, he's got another wing coming out this way. Let's put this in. He's got a wing that kind of goes clear off of the page. I can't get it all on the page. But we're looking top down, kind of at the back of his head, because he's facing down. So this area kind of comes like this, and then it comes up like that, but it's not done yet. And it comes around like that, and then there's more up here. That might be too big. We'll cut that down a little. And then he's got some antenna coming way out this way. And I'll have to paint that top part out a little. And another antenna. This actually is really big. And another kind of like antenna here. Now, we're not done yet because he's got some sort of a foot coming out that comes down like so, kind of curves, kind of a joint in here, and kind of comes out like that. And then you see another, let's see, let's do these legs. You see a leg coming down in here. And it kind of grows into a, like that. Comes down that way and then goes off this way. And then he's got this body continues on like that, and it gets dark in there. I can't see what's going on. Then he's got another leg that attaches in here, and it comes out like just about to that point, not quite, and kind of comes out this way like that. Then he's got a leg up in here that kind of goes down in there. You can barely see the one over here. It's in there. All right, now let's see. He actually has some stuff going on up in here. Looks like eyes in the back of his head. And then this is all dark in here. That's all dark. This, I'm going to have to, I think I'm going to get out some yellow paint because some of this is bright yellow. I don't really want to paint, but I don't think that a marker would show up very good. So let's get a little bit of yellow going on here. Excuse me. He's not perfect, but he'll do. He looks pretty vicious to me. And I want a small brush, if I can find one. Oh, they all fall in here. Excuse me, I'm going to grab that one. This one's new. I haven't used it. I need a jar with a wider mouth. I think this was a coffee. Was that coffee? I don't remember what that was. Some sort of a jar. Peanuts, I think. All right. Let's go to this brush. And how's chat going? I need to check and see. We had Allie says, it's okay, Meri. We don't expect you to know everything. Thank you, because then I'll meet your expectations, because I don't know everything. Hi, Pam. Let's see. Did I say hello to Pam? Pam says, hey, Becky, how's your mother goose zine going? Are you doing zines, Becky? Did I miss a zine? It's a wasp. Yeah, it's a paper wasp. Becky says, I'm making labels for my stitch books as I want to remember which is which. Oh, that I need to do that too, Becky. She's talking, I think she's talking about her crochet. Hi, Brenda Robertson. Welcome, welcome. Becky says she hasn't worked on her zine yet. I need to make labels for my blocks. I need to do that. Welcome, Pam. All right. I guess I'm caught up with you guys. Let's go back to my wasp here. And let's see. This part is brown, so this part's going to be kind of yellow in here. And I don't need a bright yellow. This is kind of a yellowish green. And this is kind of a yellowish green. Now let's make his legs are yellow. And brown. Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Let me get a towel. Yeah. Let me get a light green and a brown. Of course, that's blue. Blue cotton. Here's a light green. And I want a brown. Brown isn't really a color I buy a lot. What's this? Albuquerque. Let's see what color this is. And I don't need a whole lot of color. Let's do the brown too. I just need enough. Ew, this is drying up. This is drying up. It may not be that. I may not be. It was on sale when I got it. It was 82 cents when I got it. I don't think it's gonna. It might. No. I might as well just throw that away. It's all gunk. Let's see if I got another brown. Prussian blue. Can't see the colors very well here. Midnight blue. Come on, I gotta have a brown in here. Here's a chocolate bar. Chocolate bar will do. All right. So let's go with the chocolate bar one. And that's this area in here. And then the light green in here. Well, yeah. A light greenish color, which is turning brown. Oh, it's not picking up my green color. How come? Because it's real juicy, that's why. Let's shake this up a little more. Was getting the medium that's on the top of it. Let's see if I got any pigment in that. Well, come on. Might have to put some of this out on the paper. Shaky, 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 shake, 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 shake. Boy, that's got a lot of juice in it. This is all kind of a light green in here. Kind of mixed with a little of that brown though. I'll put some of that brown in there. This kind of mixes in there. Some more of that light greenish color up in here. That yellow coming in here and down in here. So this greenish color, greenish and brown, kind of up in there. And this is all a light yellow. And a brown. And this is all kind of a dark blackish color in here. I'm going to make it a brown, a dark brown. And where's my marker? Let that dry a little. Let's put a little yellow. Coming that way. And all right, this in here is a yellowish color, all up in there, and greenish. Brownish color up in there. Now the wings are, these are dark. You might see a little brown streak in there, or maybe even a little green, greenish blue in there. Whoops. Come off over this way. All right. And this leg in there. All right, I think that's all the color I'm going to put on it. Oh no, his antenna. His antenna is kind of got some yellow areas like that. And I saw a little green area in here. There. Now I'm going to go back in with the black and detail this a little bit more. It's not perfect, but there he is. He's not quite done yet. I need to dry him. Green, yellow, brown. Where am I going to put these? Yellow, brown. I'm running out of space to put stuff on this paint wrap. Uh-oh. Craft the lamp over on the other side of the room. I'll have to pick it up before I get out of here. It was a basket of stuff. I had it sitting precariously up on top of everything else. Wasn't anything I'm working on tonight, so I'm not going to worry about it. Let me dry this. He actually has a streak of brown in there. I missed that, but okay. Not perfect. Let's go back to my pen and detail him a little more here. He's got a bit of some marks in here. Comes around that way. He's actually more jointed than this, but and then this that comes out here looks almost like a wing, part of a wing. And out here. Like that. And then this in here gets really dark on my, this is a leg. I think I'm going to leave it like that, except it looks like he's got two little, like I said, they almost look like eyes in the back of his head there. All right, now let's what did I do with that red marker? Yeah. Down, down, down. I can't find anything when I want it. This is red. And this, I didn't paint that. We'll just draw it out, I think. Let's do this. I don't want to spend all night on this, but I do want him looking decent. Do do do. Do 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 do. There's my pen. And we're just gonna put common paper wasp. And I'll sign it down here. And it is 8/5/22. I'll bet I put 5/22 on that. Okay, he didn't come out very good on this side because of my tape there. Prevented him from coming off too good here. We'll just bring him. I'm not going to take the time to color him. Here's his wing. There's another wing over here. His body in there. Here's a leg. And another leg. And this one. And this one. Let's see. I think his body, this leg comes down this way. And his body comes down in here. And his eyes are up in here, or what I call his eyes. And his other antenna comes over there. And let's just darken some of these areas in here. There. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not going to bother coloring him on this side. We're just going to leave him alone. I'm going to call it done. Common paper wasp. Okay. So let me come out and look at chat again. See what's going on before I move on to something else. I'm going to fill up this book with bugs and insects. I think I'll have to zoom out again. Hold the phone here. Turn around. We're going to work in my journal a little. Let me zoom out. Thank you, Connie, and welcome. She says, Meri, you sound so much better. Thank you so much. I think it was just a bad cold. I get a cold. I have to get at least one cold a year, maybe two. 1 or 2 colds a year. All right. So what I want to do on this, hold on. I've got ephemera from Johnny. Hold on. Or I'm going to have another craft lunch. What is that holding on to? Honestly, what are you holding on to? Jish. Yeah. Too much stuff on my desk. I think I get it all organized and nope. Something has to fall. I've got stickers. It was his pouch was coming untwisted for me, holding on to papers. That's the pouch for Rosemary's project. Let's see, I've got some tissue paper. I think Rosemary might have sent that. I don't know if Rosemary or Johnny. I get them mixed up. Johnny stuff. Johnny's ledger paper. Johnny. Here's a stamp. And we're down to, okay. Okay, let me come out and look at chat, see what's going on. Hold the phone. What is going on in chat? Thank you, Brenda. You love the bleed through. It gives me a second chance. Yeah. I always need those second chances too, Brenda. Connie says, I feel that I sound better. Thank you, Brenda. Paula says, wasps can be so dramatic and alien looking and build nests in inopportune places and then get sprayed. Use the other side, Mary. Yes, yes, yes. Paula loves art is smiling. Brenda said, it's okay, Paula, a long time ago. Paula says, I'm kind of a bug geek, and I'm always trying to get pictures of them. So I know I'm weird that way. Aw, you're okay. Bug geeks are fine. I was scared lifeless when I saw the blue wasp in my bedroom window. I was 15. Becky said, my friend came to try on the surgical skull cap I made to test the fit, and I need to make some changes before I make 2 for her trip. She also bought the 2 bowls that she made. Oh, she also brought the 2 bowls that she made from the wood of our chestnut tree. Oh, cool, Becky. Wow. Now, skull caps, are you making those because of cancer? Or are you making those because of a wig? Or are you making those for some other reason? Skull caps. Talking about wasps. Paula said, I had a little craft lunch earlier and some cards I made fell out to where I could see them and I was happy. Yeah, sometimes when the craft lunch happens, you actually find stuff, huh? Paula says, I saw the blue one before, well, blue and black. It was kind of beautiful. Yeah, I think I saw one of those blue and black wasps outside the other day, and they are pretty wasps. There's the avalanche. Amber says, we have wasps here. They're black and they have red wings. Oh, now this one doesn't have, the one I saw didn't have red wings. And their wings are like glass, thorax, abdomen, insect parts, and their wings are like glass. Jill said she's back. Amber says, sharks are scary to me. They're scary to me too. They have sharp teeth. Paula says, love the idea, and the shark comment made me giggle. Did I miss the shark drawing painting? I didn't do a shark. Were you talking to Allie K? Although the spider on the previous page is a little creepy, but I know it's not real. I do have to cover my screen. Oh, I don't have to cover my screen or anything. Mary's bee is sketchy enough it doesn't bother me, Allie K says. I need to paint a wasp now, Brenda. Yes, Brenda, you need to do some insects. Brenda says, I asked a group of boys if they were scared of bees once, and the lead boy said no and got the bees out of my car. Oh, that's good. She says, I'm scared of bees. Oh, Dee Dee says she's working on the Janet Young swap with Dee Dee and the gang. I think that's where the zine is coming from. Okay, I think I'm caught up with everybody. I haven't been watching Dee Dee, and I've been so behind. All right, I want to, this is the journal I made this morning, and I was thinking that I was going to have to recover this, but it was just wet. I think it's fine here on the spine. This is just tissue paper. I painted a history book white, and then I covered it with this tissue paper that Johnny used as lining in her studio box. And this is a history book that I had, and I tore out the pages a long time ago. And I have the cover, and it doesn't fit in Johnny's studio box. It's a little too wide, but it will fit in Keisha's. So I think I'll be putting the book in Keisha's box. I'm going to have a stack of boxes for this caboodle. What am I going to put all this stuff? That's the problem. So I have napkins. This is what we're going to work with tonight, these things here. I don't know if I'll do anything with the napkins. I might do something with the stickers. These are stickers here. Stickers. And this I'm going to think about. This is beautiful. These are little pieces. And I want to stamp this butterfly. And maybe I'll watercolor it. And these are more stickers. And we have a couple of these type of pages left somewhere. And I have this ribbon. Let's get this journal out of the way. Push all that to a side. Get over there. We're done with all of you except for maybe the tape. We'll keep the tape out. So I want to thank you guys for teaching me who Cindy Lou is and all the Christmas doll suggestions. Christmas paper doll suggestions. See, I might do some bobby pin embellishments. Okay, so let's start out by stamping that. Find a flat surface to stamp it on. Oh, maybe right here. But I kind of like I would kind of like a color behind it, something like that. This page might work. That might work. Goes like this. And that's right at the beginning of this second signature. This, Annie V gifted me this. So let's go ahead and ink it up. Oh, I'm going to have a time getting out of here tonight. You should see my floor over there. It's a mess. And I think I'm going to have to refresh my ink here, but never fear. I've got an ink refresher right here. Do I dare? I'm going to dare. And of course I don't have a something here. This will work. Just kind of scrape that in a little. No, that's okay. Think I got enough on it? I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm going to put it right here, I guess. It's kind of crooked, but oh well. Butterflies don't fly in a straight path, do they? Isn't that a pretty stamp, Amber? Annie V gifted this to me. Annie V doesn't really come to chats, but she's watched my channel. I got to know her through Dee Dee Willingham, or she got to know me through Dee Dee Willingham. And she's an artist. She's an artist, let me tell you. She puts me to shame. I'm going to put some text in here. Right in there. What did I stamp? This. Up in there. And this is kind of crunched up here at the corner. We'll just do right in there. Oh, I like that. Now I'm going to put a little watercolor, I believe, on this butterfly. I have no idea what kind of a butterfly he is. But I see some yellows and maybe some oranges. Let's do a little watercolor on him. And I'm done with them. And of course, I put that up there nice and safe, and it just jumps off on the floor. I just don't get it. There's no reason for that to have fallen other than to irritate me. And I've got some clean, this is a dirty dish, but it's a clean water. It's clean. It's just stained. And I want a brush. Oh. This one's a little big. Little brushes. That dump that water right over. Jeez. Right over on my desk. Okay. Looking for a decent brush that I want to use. That one's, some of these brushes need to be cleaned. Maybe that one. I'm hard on brushes, just terribly hard on them. All right, let's clean up more of my mess here. Honestly. Let's try this again. Okay. I had these other two brushes out too. This was more the one I was looking for. It's a round, fluffy one. All right, I'm going to grab some of this yellow. There. I have no idea what kind of a butterfly this is. I'm just doing him. Or her. Him or her? Let's see. Let's put some yellow along the edge here. And let's mix an orangey color in here. And this is a brown. I don't know. He's a very multicolored butterfly. Excuse me. Excuse me. We're going to leave him that color. We're going to leave him that color. Now I'm going to take my, let's see, what do I want to put in there? Maybe a light green. I don't have a light green. Do a watered down green. Yeah. That's not even going to show as green. Not picking up the pigment. There we go. A little more in there. All right, I'm going to leave that alone. That's good enough. These brushes back. These little brushes need to go in a smaller jar, but I'm going to put them in there for tonight. I don't want to fool with it. Not going to close up my watercolor. Dump the extra in there. This over here to dry. Wipe up the wet. How are you doing in chat? Ah, thank you guys. You're good to me. You guys are good to me. Let's give it a little dry. It's not perfect because it doesn't look like a real butterfly would look, I don't think, you know, but it just got color on it. It's a forest floor butterfly. What time is it? 9:22. I'm only going until 10 o'clock tonight. Because I streamed this morning. Oh, now the green's coming out more now that the page is drying a little. That green pigment is starting to show a bit more for me. All right, we're gonna leave it like that. Hi, Rhonda. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, guys. Your interpretation is so beautiful. Well, you guys are good to me. So what have I done tonight? I showed my crochet stuff and talked about it. I opened Happy Mail, or Mail. What else did I do tonight? I can't even remember. I drew my insect. Oh, now we're working in the, I'm going to throw this away because it's all wet. So let's look at some of this that Johnny has as ephemera in here. She's really beautiful things. If I can find the opening. Dee Dee says to cut it. I'm not cutting it, Dee Dee. Here. Okay. I'm not ready for the ribbons yet. Let's pull out some of these papers and look at them again. She's got the stencil. I don't want the stencil. All right. Well, she includes all these little envelopes, too. We could go through and put those at different places in the journal. And tags. Let me grab these. All right, so what's left in here is the stencil. Johnny sent us a stencil and ribbons and all of this wonderful stuff. So these are tags. These are little dried flower ephemera things. I'm going to leave those in there for now. And this too. This is sealed shut. This is laminated. So I don't think this is meant to open. I think she laminated this. These are embossed. These are dried flowers in here. So I've got all sorts, and just oodles of ephemera in tags here. Just oodles. But I think what I'm going to do first is go through and put these little envelopes into different pages here, because these are what she put things in. And some of them are sealed this way. And I can slip a tag in there. So let's just start. Hold on. All right. So this was the beginning of a second signature. Let's go back to the beginning here. And I made flip pages out of some of these. So let's go to a brown one here. Two brown ones. And they're both smaller. Now it opens here. I want to take this off. But this is one of those really, she's got this washi tape that's super sticky. Oh, this one coming off pretty good. Let's put that down there. But I think I'm going to have to glue that down. Maybe I should have kept that wet towel out for my hands. All right, we're going to put that in here. But now, see, some of this I want to write on. But you know, that page is too bright white for me. Let's give it a spritz of walnut spray. And this will dry lighter, and I can still write on that. All right, now we're going to put this down. And I like that she only does one side of these envelopes, because they make nice little pockets. And I don't have to worry about what side I'm going to put down. And she was on this afternoon. She was selling the rest of Janine's. And I think she sold everything. And then she had a giveaway. She had a drawing for some of the nicer stuff. And then she ended up giving everybody who bought something today something. All right, we're going to skip a couple pages or so. Maybe one in here. And let's see if I can't take this one off. And reposition it. we're going to put that one. I think I'll put it. Should I put it over here? I think I'll put it over here. Can you show your walnut spray, the bottle? I'd love to see what it looks like. Well, this is the walnut spray. This is what I've been using, but I made my own walnut ink because we have a black walnut tree. And all I did was boil after they get old and black. It doesn't take for them, they fall off the tree green and you leave them out there until they turn black. And then I just throw the whole nut. Some of them have been already cracked because the tree sits on the curve. We're on a corner lot and the curve and the tree's right here, and the walnuts happen, some of them fall off into the road and the cars go by and break them for us. And I go out there, and now last year I didn't do it, and I don't think I did it the year before last, but the year before that I went out and gathered black walnuts and I boiled them and put them all in I went to Goodwill and I got this stainless steel pan, like a soup pan, and I would say it's probably about 5 quarts, and I filled that maybe about 3/4 full, and then I put my black walnuts. I had quite a few black walnuts, but you cover it with water, just plain water, and you let it boil. You want to do it, if you're sensitive to smell, you want to open a door or something, because it does have kind of an earthy odor to it. So you know, you might want to be aware of that. It didn't bother me, but they do say that it has a smell. It didn't bother me when you boil it. And I let it boil. I brought it to boil, and then I turned it down. I added more water to it, and I just let it simmer. And I'll bet I let it simmer maybe about 8 or 10 hours. You just let it sit, keep checking it, you know, keep adding little bits of water to it. And that's all you need to do. And then when you're ready, when it gets a nice dark color like this is, you strain it. I had several, I've got bottles of this in the kitchen cupboard. I've marked it so my brother doesn't think it's food. But I probably have about maybe 4 of these bottles left. But I'm going to make some more because I've been using it up on these junk journals. I'm going to make some more this year. If you don't have a black walnut tree, you might, because there are commercial companies that sell black walnuts, and they usually sell them wholesale, but they have to crack those black walnuts, and you want to, now would probably be about the time, if you find somebody online. I found somebody a couple years ago. I could probably hunt up their address. I probably still have it in my email someplace if I search for black walnut. I bought some from them, and it's upstairs too, but I haven't been using it. I'm going to use my own because I want to use my own, but you could look and contact one of those companies. I think it's down in Missouri or Tennessee, down in the South, but the black walnuts they start harvesting them, I think, in September. So this is August. And you have to kind of tell them, you know, they don't sell the shells. They throw all that stuff away. You have to kind of tell them what you want it for. And I think she sold me 10 pounds for $10. And then I had to pay shipping fee because it was pretty heavy shipping fee. But you know, it was just black walnut stuff. And but if I make my own, it's free. You know, so that's my black walnut story. I have 3 videos out there. I think if you go to my playlist and just type in, search for black walnut, I have 3 videos in a playlist that shows when I made this. And I just keep filling this from, now on this, let me put this away. I have something else to say about this. Did I get that from here? No. Here. I just bought And it was one of the things I was going to experiment with. Just the past week, I bought some of this gum Arabic. And I tried to write with a pen, a dip pen, and this is too juicy for me to write with. So I used it all up. There's two things you can do. You can use gum Arabic, which is kind of expensive if you ask me, to thicken it. I don't know how much you use. I've never used gum Arabic in black walnut. I've used it to revitalize some watercolor. And, you know, like when watercolor will crack, you can heal up those cracks with just a drop of gum Arabic. But I don't know how much you add. I would imagine maybe 4 or 5, maybe 10 drops in a bottle like this might thicken it enough. You'd have to experiment to write with, and that's why I bought this. I'm just going to experiment. The other thing I've done to thicken my black walnut ink is to use cornstarch, but you don't cook the cornstarch like, you know, you can make a gravy with cornstarch. You don't cook it. You just, you know how when you start making your gravy and you put cold water in your cornstarch and stir it, you make a really thin, and I'm saying a really, really thin wash, a cornstarch wash. And then you add that, but you have to be careful. I think I got a good consistency when I had it. I made a little half jelly jar of it, and I liked it, and I like to write with it. But I haven't made any more since then. I used it all up. So I was going to play with thickening some of this to write with, but I got to head out my pen nibs. Brenda says, we had hickory trees too. I'm trying to make dye with them instead of off and on along with the walnut. You know, there's different things that you can use to make inks. I've never tried hickory. We don't have hickory trees. That might be interesting. I'd like to know how that turns out, Brenda. Hi, Shannon, Art Junkie. Welcome, welcome. Brenda says, we have a gravel driveway. We pick up the walnuts and put them in the driveway and run over them for several days. It gets the outer hull out, but doesn't crack the shells. Yeah, that outer hull, though, I think is what what you want to leave on, and it turns a real dark black. Yeah, I just take the whole thing when it turns black. I mean, you can do what you know, but the shells, and I don't think the nuts are what turns the ink black. I think it's the hulls. I think you could probably keep the hulls and save your nuts, because black walnuts are expensive. If you can figure out how to crack them. If you can figure out how to crack them, I'd save your nuts. I didn't save the nuts on these because I picked them out of the driveway. I mean, out of the road and off of the corner there. I didn't think that they were that edible. I suppose you could have washed them good, but I just as soon have English walnuts to eat as black walnuts myself, but I like them for the ink. I'll put this over here. Looks like I need some glue stick on this one too. Let's see, what do I have left? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my, see, I've got, on this one, I have these that I just stitched right in there, and I can put things in there. So I think I'll skip this signature and go to the back here. And I can put a little one. This is another one of those hard to get off ones. Now I'm tearing the top of it. Let's cut that off a little here. And let's put this down in here. But I only want to glue this and this because this, if I glue that area in here, it will stick to the back. So I'm just going to glue the top and the bottom here. I really need a glue sheet. I use the back of this now. Yeah, I have a playlist that just has 3 videos in it of how I made that black walnut ink. Go down to the bottom of chat. The outer hull is what makes the dye. We have people I sell the nuts to, so I just use the hull. Yeah. You don't want to boil the nuts. Yeah. I would agree with that. Except for me, I didn't even crack the nuts. The nuts that were in the shell, most of the nuts, the squirrels get to them too. Most of the ones that I threw in there that had nuts in them were whole. And they still had the hull on the outside. And they weren't even cracked. So I didn't worry about it because I knew we weren't going to eat them. And then you have to be careful how you throw them away. You don't want to throw them away. In fact, I didn't even put them in the garbage because black walnuts are not very much grows underneath of a black walnut tree, yet different things. And I just didn't want, I didn't want to. I just threw them out behind our garage. And that was even before we got our new garage. And the men that came and tore down the old shed plowed all that stuff up. So it got nothing. And the weeds are growing in that spot, let me tell you. Okay, I think I'm going to put this right on this flap. Should I put it on the inside? No, I think... Should I put it over here? Or maybe it would be better over here. I think I'm going to put it on the flap. We'll see how it works. There's a little tab in there. This would make a good writing one and drawing. So I've got 4 left. And this one closes. Let's see if I can get this off. Well, actually, I want to take this off. Whoops, something falling here. Hold on. Stickers are falling. I don't want to run over things with my chair. I need to take this flap off of the flap. I might end up cutting the flap. She's got these stickers that stick. And let me tell you, they're sticky sticks. Sticky, sticky stick. And they're really cute. I really like them, but they're hard. I'm going to cut this if I can find my other scissors. Because it opens here. Let's just cut this off. It's easier. And handcrafted by Pam at Pam's Pandora's Junk Journals. So some of this was sent to Johnny. I'm going to leave that because I want the little flower on top. I'm going to put this here. Oh, what did I do? Oh, it's okay. Hold on. What did I do here? I didn't put it on the wrong side, did I? I did. Oh, can I wash that off? I glued the wrong side. Let's try a little. Oh, I'm such a... Oh, it washed up all the ink. Look at that. It washed off all the ink. Well, we'll just put that there. Handy, I used hand sanitizer and it took off the ink on that sticker. It was a vellum sticker. It was probably just stamped on there. That's okay, we got plenty. I got plenty. Hi, Leslie. I'm working in the Nature Johnny's Junk Journal shop. Caboodle. Journal. I'm calling it a caboodle because I'm going to put it with the caboodles. Let's see. I put one. I'll put one. I'll put it here. And I'm just putting these little crafty envelopes that Johnny puts things in. I'm putting those. This is the journal that I made this morning with I did this butterfly tonight. I made this journal this morning out of Johnny's tissue paper that she used as a lining in her studio box. Then I used the crunchy papers and papers in here for the signatures and little envelopes that Johnny used to put things in here with those. So we're gonna make a nature journal here. This one's pretty. I think rather than try and get that sticker out, I think I'm just gonna cut it up at the top. Just kind of open it that way. And what did that do? We need a piece of washi in there. Thank you, Leslie. There. It's opening a little here on the side. We need a piece. Oh. Okay, where's my... Let's do that again.
And then this has to open up a little bit more. There. And then we put a tag in there. Where did I put that last one? Put it there. Should put it on this side. I'm going to cover that up. Put it right here. I drew my wasp tonight. I'm not going to get to any of these beautiful. You know what? 3 hours is not long enough for me to get anything done. I have too much I want to do. I wanted to work on Rosemary's scroll. She's got a scroll. She's got nature. She's got those dolls. She's got tags. It's going to take me probably until Christmas to get all this done. And Rosemary just amazes me. She amazes me how much she gets done in a month. Let's see. Let's put it over here. I got 2 left. Let's go to the front. I think I need to put some more up here at the front. I've got 1 here. Yeah, we need to put some more in here. Let's put one on this page. I like how she only does one side, because then I don't have to figure out what I want to. I don't have to figure out. I don't have to choose. Thank you for that consideration, Johnny. And I think she's going to work on journals to be working on. And she'll probably sell them, or some of them. I don't know what her plans are there. I thought I heard her say she would sell some of them. She sells most of her stuff that she makes, like her writing boards, and and she said there's a possibility she just might go to an estate sale. She just might. They're having garage sales around here this weekend, but I'm going to stay home. I'm not going to go till I get this studio cleaned up a little more. Well, I'll probably go thrifting, but... All right, there's that one. I have 1 left. Let's put it where? This page is kind of half there. Let's put that one. Well, do we want to do that? I think I'd rather put it over here. I got 1 there. I have to figure out where I want to put this guy. Could put him right in here. Could put him there. But I got one on this side. Let's put him here. And this one has some little things on the back. I don't know if I can get them off. Might be able to heat these off. Oh, this one came off. Just a little guy. I don't know if it's worth picking at. I think I'm going to leave that one. All right, I was going to put him down in here. Now I can put tags and notes and stuff in here, in these little envelope things. These are the envelopes that she sent stuff in. Now, come on. There you go. There we go. Let's get rid of these. Oh, my chat went off. Hi, Ginger. Bye, Shannon. I'm sure that's Art Junkie, Shannon. Ginger says, hello, I'm behind. I'm behind. I have to catch up later to see what I've missed. Well, I'm just getting ready to sign off. I didn't do a whole lot tonight, Ginger. I chattered. I'm working in the nature book from Johnny Junk Journal Shop. Junk Journal Shop. Her name is Johnny. She does a studio box, and in July the theme was nature. And this was the tissue paper that she lined that studio box with. This was a history book. And I did that this morning, and then I let it dry. I made my signatures this morning. The signatures made out of crunchy paper that I did with Rosemary Morris. I did that this morning. Tonight I took these little envelopes that all this ephemera that Johnny sends. She puts them in all these little envelopes. Well, I took the envelopes here and put them in various places to hold make little pockets. I did this butterfly tonight. That was a stamp, and I did a watercolor around it. So I did that tonight. What else did I do tonight? I opened mail. I drew my insect, my wasp. And I think that's about all I got done tonight. Let me get the wasp out here, because that's probably what will be my thumbnail, is the wasp. This is the corrugated journal that Rosemary did with her July caboodle. My nature is going clear into August. I have so much I want to do yet, but we did the wasp tonight. The common paper wasp. So that will probably be my thumbnail. What did Becky say? You too, Becky. You too, Becky. Becky says, have a wonderful weekend, everyone. You too, Becky. Yeah, I'm getting ready to leave. It's 10 o'clock. I'm tired. So have a great weekend. Don't forget, tomorrow at 9 a.m., Carol at The Magical Touch is on. And Beth Schuler comes on tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock Eastern. I will be back Sunday evening at 6 p.m. Central. Tanya comes on Sunday afternoons. I'm going to have to check her time. I think she's coming on at 1 Eastern or 1 Central. I think she was coming on at 12, and that was a little too early. I think she's coming on at 1. But I don't know her time for sure. Ann Lar, I think, and Carol come on Sunday mornings around, is it 9 Eastern? I generally don't catch those because I need my Sunday mornings for me. Deb Farrell comes on Sunday afternoons. Becky said yes at 9. And is that on Ann Lar's channel, I believe. And Deb Farrell comes on Sunday afternoons around 4 Central, and I'll be back on Sunday evening at 6 Central. So good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging with me on a Friday. Have a great weekend. Go out and enjoy the beauty of this world. There's so much beauty out there. It just blows my mind. And let's hope it gets a little cooler next week. Good night, everyone.